envision ourselves be is supporting each other. Not just me or us, Daniel and Adam and our whole team. We have a whole team in the office where we sit down and talk about and discuss. We have kind of a writer's room where we discuss what we're going to write about tomorrow, the next Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, and all that stuff, because everyone has good ideas. But the whole idea is that not only us are the ones that's supporting you, but that all of us support each other. This is what it is. It's the positive corner of the internet. This is the way we see ourselves, where everyone else is tearing each other apart, attacking each other, accusing each other of things. We want to just support each other. We want to teach everyone that is a member of our club to kind of like support each other. So if someone is there struggling, we all jump in there and we lift that person up. So this is what it is about, okay?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you.
Okay. You remember me, Arnold, from Malays?
How can I forget?
But a good full story circle. Since then, that was 2017. Similar situation. I played football. I was 330 pounds. Met you, gave you all the excuses on why I could not become a bodybuilder. And you looked me dead in the eye, told me, you pulled it up, catch the story about Bill Pearl losing 130 pounds and becoming Mr. Universe. Since then, that plane landed in 2019. I graduated my first show. I won my first title in 2019, NPC Amateur Virginia State Championship, Middleweight Championship. Since then, I competed in 4 shows, won them all. This is the first bodybuilding show I've ever came to and didn't step on stage and win. And it's a pretty good experience. But more importantly, I tied it all together. It changed my life, my business. I failed 2 businesses, but developed 2 that really paid off. And I wrapped it all together to giving back. And along with Children's Hospital, where I've been the #1 donation agent out of Remax in the East Coast. I'm also a pretty substantial donor for After School All-Stars, and work a lot with Ben and Eric and those guys. And I couldn't be happier. I just want to personally thank you, because that one day took what was a great but mediocre life and through the Pump Club and everything here. And I'm not very active on the club because I'm a little busy, but the podcast, the articles I read every day made such an impact that I live the lifestyle, and that's what it was all about. It wasn't about, I used to look at it as training for a show, but it's a lifestyle. I live it now, and you made that, and I have to say thank you. And I know this much, I've become useful. And
thank you very much. Thank you.
Arnold, my name's Nitan, and I started writing a book after I read your book, and I'm writing my first novel. I wanted to tell you that bodybuilding saved my life. 4 years ago, I was at the darkest point in my life, and I was considering suicide. And it got very close to it, and just getting into the gym, listening to you, and just being able to compete at my first show. You actually responded to me on Reddit a couple of years ago, and it really just forced me to have a purpose to live for, and I just wanted to tell you thank you for that. It's very, it's just really meaningful to actually tell you how thank you, and just being able to just see your smile, just be able to listen to your voice and just have your encouragement. It means a lot to me. It literally saved my life. I just want to tell you thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. And, I just want to add that so many times people are very depressed and they're down. And in most cases, it is because they don't have a mission. I tell you that this life changes so much if you have a mission, if you're on a mission, if you know where you're going. This is the most important thing. It doesn't matter where it is that you're going, but that you know you're going somewhere. It could be, do you work? It could be that you have a certain goal for your family, for your kids, but something that makes you struggle towards and fight towards. And I always know where I'm going. I know that I'm going to start my TV series, for instance, end of April in Toronto. What that means is that every day I have to wake up, and after I feed the animals, I have to study. I have to work with the stunt department. I have to work with the directors. I have to work with the producers. And I have to think about and visualize how I'm going to play this character, make it entertaining for the rest of the world. Because everything I always do is for the rest of the world, not just for America. This is what I love about this, that people came here from around the world. Because we love to do things for the world, not just for America. The same is with my movies. I never think about, oh, this movie has to entertain the American people. No. How can I make sure that my movie and my TV series entertains people in Australia, in America, in Europe, in Africa, in the Middle East, Russia, China, everywhere? That's the idea, to have a message that is being received really well worldwide. So anyway, my mind is now occupied on this TV series, and then after that, we go on and do the next movie or the next project. But there's always a mission, there's always something that you are going towards and that you're working towards. Because when you don't have a specific goal, I mean, think about it. I always say that an airplane taking off, the best airplane in the world, with the best technology, but the pilot does not know where to go. I mean, that plane is going to be in trouble eventually. It's not going to end up where you want to end up. So this is the problem, you crash. And that's what happens in life. If you have no goal, if you have no vision where you want to go, then you end up crashing. And then that means you're getting depressed, you don't know which way to go and all of that stuff. So I always tell people, I say, have a goal. And teach your kids to have a goal. Find your passion. Whatever it is, find it. And then go after that. I mean, how crazy it is. It's always so nice when the kid comes to you and says, I want to be a doctor. But that is fantastic, because that kid, at the age of 15 or 18, has already a vision what to do in the next 10, 15 years, because it takes 10, 15 years to become a doctor. That's unbelievable. Now he has something to struggle towards and to fight for. So it's always good when you have a certain kind of a goal. So this is why it is important that you sit down and always think about what is it that I want to accomplish. That has to be worked out first, and then the rest of it will follow. All right?